AI investment, cyber threats, surging oil, extreme climate signals, and shifting global markets. Here are the developments that shaped the week.
This is NewsFlick Weekly Intelligence. 5 days of major developments compressed into the signals that actually matter. Washington reportedly prepared to push partner countries toward choosing sides in the global artificial intelligence competition between the United States and China. AI infrastructure financing entered another scale. NVIDIA is partnering with major financial institutions. Compute financing platforms are targeting more than $500 billion. Investor appetite remained intense as AI voice-to-text startup Whisperflow reached a $2 billion valuation, nearly tripling its value in 9 months. China's renewable boom exposed a different problem. Grids reportedly discarded enough clean electricity in 6 months to power Mexico for an entire year. China's Unitree revealed its latest high-performance humanoid as excitement accelerated around one of the world's fastest-growing robotics ecosystems. Reuters also traced key ideas behind Unitree's successful robot dogs to innovations originally backed by U.S. military research. Apple agreed to change app data consent rules in Germany after regulatory scrutiny, reinforcing Europe's push for greater control over platform data practices. Climate risks intensified as China forecast an exceptionally strong El Niño. This raised concerns over temperatures and rainfall patterns. It also affected global agricultural production. Corporate India delivered a stronger signal, with Nifty 50 profit growth reportedly reaching an 18% 10-quarter high. But Wall Street moved the other way. Semiconductor stocks plunged. Rising oil prices and long-term bond yields increased concerns over inflation and borrowing costs. India's rate-setting committee signaled interest rate increases could become necessary if oil-driven inflation begins spreading. Rate hike risk returns.
Higher crude prices and global bond stress pushed Indian equities into their longest losing streak in 11 months.
Meanwhile, Unitree became a market sensation. Shares soared nearly 6-fold during its Shanghai trading debut. Gold surged more than 3% as changing treasury market conditions weakened yields and the dollar, reviving demand for defensive assets. Cyber risk remained elevated, with reports highlighting Medusa ransomware activity affecting hundreds of critical infrastructure organizations. One of the week's biggest security signals came when a Texas student uncovered and confronted an apparent rogue AI hacking attempt targeting open-source software. AI's financing race grew larger again, as Broadcom was reported to be seeking more than $60 billion for an AI chip financing transaction. An IMF economist warned that greater productivity from artificial intelligence does not automatically mean lower inflation, particularly during a massive investment cycle. Unitree's chief said robotics is approaching a ChatGPT moment, pointing toward increasingly capable AI brains controlling physical machines. Brazil also announced hundreds of millions of dollars in artificial intelligence investment, spanning American and Chinese technology suppliers. Data released for India's private sector indicates a marginal improvement in August, as growth in the services sector helped balance slower expansion across manufacturing. Global energy benchmarks trend upward as persistent maritime supply constraints and regional logistics bottlenecks continue to influence market expectations across the Middle East. Public health officials note that the Democratic Republic of Congo's health emergency has intensified. The United Nations is documenting 2,500 casualties as response efforts continue. Britain's Met Office delivered another major warning. The developing El Niño could become the strongest experienced in living memory.
India was considering low-cost financing for renewable generators suffering losses. This is because transmission infrastructure cannot absorb all the clean electricity.
The signal from this week is clear. AI, geopolitics, energy, markets, cybersecurity are no longer separate stories.